Hi, I'm Linda Gentile and welcome to LaLanne's Power Juicer. Right now, I'm going to take you through a quick demonstration that will get you started to a healthier life with juicing. The first thing you should do when you get your juicer is make sure you have everything you need. For this demonstration, I'll be working with the Power Juicer Ultimate. Before you start juicing, we recommend that you clean your Power Juicer. Since your juicer arrives fully assembled, you will need to disassemble it, which is a whole lot easier than it sounds. Before we get started, everything we're going over today will be in your owner's manual. We also have additional videos on our website at www.powerjuicer.com. First, remove the pusher from the chute. This is what you use to help guide the fruit down the chute to the blade. Next, you'll want to lower the locking bar to the front of the machine. Then you'll remove the lid with pulp guard and the pulp collector. The blade and filter are removed in one piece. Simply grab it from the rim and lift the sides with two hands. Remove it carefully. Now that the blade is out, we can remove the juice receptacle from the base. If you have a dishwasher, then everything except for the motor base can be cleaned in there. We recommend that you wipe the motor base with a damp sponge to clean. After everything has been cleaned, we will reverse the process to assemble the juicer for first use. First, locate the power switch, then set the base in front of you so that the power switch is facing you. The locking bar should be lowered in front of the base and to your left. Next, place the receptacle on the base with the juicer spout facing the direction of the locking bar. Settle it gently into alignment. Next, place the filter inside the receptacle and push down lightly. Next, you'll place the pulp collector under the rim and then the lid with pulp guard. Slide the locking bar back into place and you're ready to juice. For your first juice, we're going to keep it simple, and it doesn't get any simpler than orange juice. You'll notice that I've peeled the skin from the orange. That's because if you leave the skin on the orange or other citrus fruits, it tends to add a bitter acidic taste to your juice. But you can certainly leave it on as a personal preference. If your juicer has a non-drip spout like this, make sure it is in the lowered position. Then, position the glass under the spout because juice is going to come out almost instantly. I'm just going to turn the juicer on and let it run for 5 to 10 seconds before juicing. I remove the pusher from the chute. Next, I'm going to put the orange in one at a time. In this case, because the chute is nice and wide, I can fit the whole orange in. Anytime you put either fruit or vegetables into the juicer using the pusher, you do not need to use a lot of pressure. Using pressure can jam the blade and overheat the motor, causing the juicer to automatically shut down due to its built-in safety device. This is a temporary cool-down period. If this should happen, you can restart the juicer in approximately 10 minutes. Watch as I put another orange in and gently use the pusher to finish it. You just may need to twist the pusher gently side to side. You'll find that you can fit a lot of fruits and vegetables into the power juicer whole. Some you can't. They may need to be cut into smaller pieces. That's all you do to get a great tasting, refreshing glass of 100% pure orange juice. Congratulations on taking the first step to a healthier, tastier life. Hi, I'm Linda Gentile, and today I'm going to give you some useful tips to help you get the most out of your LaLanne Power Juicer. I'll also go over some of your most frequently asked questions and hopefully answer some of the questions before you can ask them. And remember, most, if not all, of what I'll go over can be found in the Power Juicer Owner's Manual or online at www.powerjuicer.com. Let's start with some tips on how to put the fruit and vegetables into your juicer to avoid trouble and get the most juice. First, let's begin with the basics. Make sure that the power is on and allow the juicer to run for 5 to 10 seconds before you put any fruits or vegetables in the juicer. I'm going to be juicing apples. These have not been cored, but you can remove the core if you wish. It really comes down to personal preference. Next, don't force food through the juicer. That could jam the blade and cause the motor to overheat and the juicer to shut down. Allow your food to pass through slowly and steadily using the pusher. You do not need to apply pressure unless the juicer starts to vibrate. Then just help the food a little by twisting the top of the pusher slightly from side to side, and that should bring it back to balance. Okay, this is one of our top customer service issues. Any fruit or veggie that can fit into the chute whole can go in whole. We gave the juicer a big opening for convenience, but unfortunately we can't accommodate everything. When something is too large, like this melon, don't force it, simply cut it up into pieces that will fit. Try and leave the pieces as large as possible in order to get the most juice out of them. Two more popular questions for customer service involves carrots. How many carrots can be juiced at one time? And the other is, what size carrots should I use? Because of the Power Juicer's wide chute, you can easily fit 2 to 3 carrots in at once. However, for best performance, we suggest you juice no more than 3 carrots at one time. In regards to size, some carrots are bigger and have trouble fitting into the chute. In this case, juice 1 at a time. Fruits that have large pits like mangoes, peaches, plums, etc. will need to have the pits removed before you juice them. Even fruits with small pits like cherries juice better with the pits removed. There are some fruits and vegetables that will not give you a whole lot of juice, like berries and leafy greens like spinach. It's best to juice these first and follow them with something juicier. When juicing leafy greens, it's necessary to roll them before putting them in the juicer. When you want to have a healthy, great tasting glass of grape juice, just put the grapes in, stems and all. Pulp is great, and you can use it for a lot of things like soups, baking, desserts, even using it to compost your garden. But if you don't want to keep your pulp, try putting a small plastic bag into the pulp collector. This will help keep your pulp collector clean and makes it easy to dispose of. How can I get more pulp for cooking recipes? The LaLanne Power Juicer gives up to 30% more juice than other juicers, so there's usually not a lot of pulp left. The good news is you can freeze the pulp in airtight bags or containers, so every time you make fresh juice, just freeze the pulp until you're ready to use it. How long does fresh juice last? To get the full benefits of fresh juice, it's best if you drink it right away. As fresh juice sits, it loses significant amounts of vitamins and nutrients. Some juices last longer than others and refrigerate well as long as they are in a sealed container. Here's a list of juices that refrigerate well: carrot, apple, orange, pear, grape, grapefruit, pineapple, kiwi, prune, peach, celery, and beet juice. You can also freeze fresh juice the same way. Juice can be frozen in an airtight container for up to 1 month. We do get a call every once in a while about bananas, avocados, and coconuts. None of these have any juice, and if you try to put them through, all you'll do is clog the juicer. If you want to add banana, avocado, or coconut to your fresh juice, add them separately using a blender. Can I add ice or liquid to the Power Juicer? No. Ice turns to water, and any other liquid that is poured in will cause an abundance of liquid in the receptacle. It will overflow and run out the sides of the receptacle. Add these items separately in a glass, pitcher, or blender. Can my Power Juicer be used as a food processor? Is there any special attachment that I need? No, there is no attachment that turns the Power Juicer into a food processor. However, the Power Juicer leaves behind pulp from fruits and vegetables that's used to cook with or freeze to make delicious frozen treats. Use the pulp to make healthy sauces, salsas, dips, muffins, and more. Remember, everything I went over here is contained in your Power Juicer owner's manual. For the Power Juicer, I'm Linda Gentile. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Linda Gentile for LaLanne's Power Juicer. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to clean your Power Juicer after you've used it. We recommend that you clean your juicer as soon as you can after each use. If you wait too long, the fibers from the fruits and vegetables you juiced will dry and harden, making them difficult to remove. Before we get started, everything we're going over today will be in your juicer owner's manual. We also have additional videos on our website at www.powerjuicer.com. To clean, I'm going to disassemble this juicer just like I did in the Getting Started video. The first thing you'll want to do is turn off the power switch and wait for the motor to stop completely. Then, making sure your hands are completely dry, you want to unplug the power cord from the electrical outlet. Next, we're going to disassemble the machine. First, remove the pusher from the chute. This is what you use to help guide the fruit down the chute to the blade. Next, you'll want to lower the locking bar to the front of the machine. Then you'll remove the lid with pulp guard and the pulp collector. The blade and filter are removed in one piece. Simply grab it from the rim and lift the sides with 2 hands. Remove it carefully. Now that the blade is out, we can remove the juice receptacle from the base. To clean the base, simply wipe it with a soft, damp cloth or sponge. That's it. Do not submerge the base in water. This damages the motor beyond repair. Do not spray the base with water or any other liquid, or use abrasives that can damage the outside. Everything else, the filter, the chute with pulp guard, the pulp collector, blade, pusher, and receptacle can all be cleaned in the dishwasher. How do you remove stains from the juicer? We suggest you use a damp sponge with white vinegar and warm water to remove the stains. For best results when cleaning the filter and blade, you may want to get the Power Juicer filter brush that's available as part of the Power Juicer accessory kit on our website. You can use the filter brush to get the tough food particles off the filter and the blade before you put them in the dishwasher. To clean the juice spout, look for the juice spout locking mechanism on the bottom side of the receptacle. Note that it will be in the locked position. To unlock the juice spout, turn the locking mechanism counterclockwise, lining up the notch with the juicer spout hinge pivot arm. Lift up the juice spout carefully from the receptacle and remove to clean. To reattach the juice spout after you've cleaned it, simply insert the spout back into its original position until it clicks and turn the locking mechanism clockwise to lock into place. Make sure that the juice spout is in the locked position and tightly secured before use. Once your power juicer is clean, make sure that the components are dry, then reassemble, and you're ready to make more great tasting, healthy juice. Remember, everything I went over here is contained in your Power Juicer Owner's Manual. For the Power Juicer, I'm Linda Gentile. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Linda Gentile, and today I'm going to go over some of our most common customer service questions. The motor doesn't run after being switched on. Check to see that the unit is plugged in. Check to make sure all parts are assembled correctly. Make sure the locking bar is locked in the upright position and locked into place. Check to see if there's any residue between the blade and the receptacle. The motor is running, but there is a loud noise and the juicer is vibrating. Check to see that all parts are assembled properly and in the correct position. Check to see if the fruit you're using is overripe. While it's okay to use overripe fruit, it may result in too much pulp and can clog the filter. The motor overheats, causing the power to automatically shut off. The Power Juicer is equipped with a built-in thermal cutoff safety switch that helps prevent the motor from seizing due to accidental overheating. If you have put too much produce through the machine or used too much pressure with the pusher during processing, the motor will automatically shut down. If this occurs, you will most likely hear the juicer get louder prior to shutdown. This is a temporary cool-down period. If this should happen, you can restart the juicer in approximately 10 minutes. Here are some tips in case automatic shutdown occurs. Turn off the power switch and unplug the power cord. Clear any pieces of fruits or vegetables that may have jammed the blade. There may be too much pulp in the filter. Remove the filter and clean it. After cleaning, reassemble the power juicer, plug in the power cord, and turn on the power switch. Always let the motor warm up for 5 to 10 seconds before juicing. Why is the motor humming? If your motor is making a humming noise, turn the juicer off, disassemble it, and check to see if something is jamming the blade, causing it not to spin. Why is the machine producing so much pulp? The fruits you're using may be soft or overripe. Why is juice spilling out of the sides? If you have a non-drip spout, make sure it's in the down position. Check to see if the spout is clogged. Why is my power juicer clogged? This may happen for a number of reasons. If the fruit you're using is overripe. If there's too much pulp in the filter, turn the machine off and clean the filter. Turn the machine off, wait for the blade to stop spinning, and inspect the spout. The spout may be blocked by a piece of pulp that may have passed through the filter, causing the juice to collect in the receptacle and overflow. Clear the blockage so that the juice can flow freely. Can I order spare parts? Yes, you can. Visit us on the web at www.powerjuicer.com under the Parts heading. Replacement parts kits are also available on the back inside cover of the operating manual. Remember, everything I went over here is contained in your Power Juicer Owner's Manual. For the Power Juicer, I'm Linda Gentile. Thanks for watching.